The dream of self in the theater of mind. Reality doesn't give rise to you. It's you who gives rise to it. Without you, none of this would be here, at least not as it's all perceived by you. You and your reality are interdependent upon one another. You co-arise. After all, you are its maker. It's you who creates this reality. We all do, in each of our own unique and selfish ways. And so, no two realities are ever the same. You give reality to all of your thoughts and feelings, to all of your beliefs and ideas, and to all of your fears and worries. You give a sense of substance and reality to all of this, and you manifest it all through your power of belief alone. Whatever you believe becomes. Yet none of this truly exists, for without you, it all disappears. It's only real to you. Your reality needs you. Without you, none of this has any foundation. Just as what's real to me will so too die with me. What we call reality is merely an illusion projected by our false self. So what happens when we stop believing in the dream? Without a false self that believes in the illusion, the reality of it all just crumbles away. Experience remains, the show goes on, but the personalized stories with which you identify your beingness through crumbles, and with it, all of the unhappiness and dissatisfaction of life. So, if none of this is real, then what is it? Why, it's all just one marvelous and enigmatic dream, of course. You see, the trick is to not take life too seriously. It's all just a dream, and your sense of an individual separate self is merely a character who's playing its part upon the screen inside your mind. We're all just one great big revolving cast of characters, and in your show, you're the star, where everything either happens to you or because of you, or so you perceive. And this is the primary false belief of our times, that there is a duality and division between you and the rest of the world. In the dream, everyone has their role and everything has its place. Everyone is doing something to someone. But in truth, what happens just happens. And what is. And then your mind comes along and tries to create a story around all of it, rather than just letting the experience be. It's all just a frivolous attempt to try and understand things, but true understanding is unable to be realized when you're still stuck inside a dream. You know, a poet once said, "The universe isn't made of atoms, it's made of tiny stories." But the truth of our nature isn't made of words, concepts, culture, and ideas. It's made of happenings. It's made of experiences that can never be truly described, as language is unable to compare with direct experience. Our universe is made of nothing but pure and absolute being, presence and awareness, unconditioned by mind. To see the truth of things, you first must extricate yourself from the dream you've wrapped around your reality. You must leave your mind behind. See the fallacy of the stories you create. All of them. There's probably at least a dozen or so at the top of your mind right now. Stories. Realize them for the silly playthings of mind they are. See that all of your beliefs, opinions, concepts, and ideas are just scripts to yet another divine, yet tragic comedy in the dream of life. Why waste your energy putting on a senseless production that will only serve to unsettle you? Wake up and see things as they truly are. A fantastic spectacle of mind. One that should not be believed. Now, sure, enjoy the show, but don't become too swept away by the drama, or you'll risk falling back into the dream. If you want to remain awake and be liberated from the constant struggle of life, then remember that all of this is just one hell of an incredible show. Don't let any part of the dream hold power over you. Get unstuck. Free yourself from the illusion. And just like in the movie A Nightmare on Elm Street, to escape, all you need to do is wake up. This is the only way to free yourself from the dissatisfaction that defines the human condition. So kick back, relax, go with the flow, discard your sense of a separate, independent self, and enjoy watching things play out in the theater of mind that we all happen to call me. Abide in the exhilarating oneness of truth and the reality of our mutual interbeing. The dream of self, the dream of life, it is all just a dream because everything is manufactured by mind, other than what is. So there are, the solid forms and objects that we interact with in life, and then there are those conceptual things. And it's the conceptual things that cause us to struggle, but they are conceptual. They are not real. They don't have form. They don't resonate. They don't resound. They are illusions floating in the ether made of words and ideas. They are the stuff of dreams. And we wrap these dreams around this hard reality that we interact with, around all of the events and happenings. But then we create all these stories and we think that so-and-so did this to me, and why is this always happening to me? And that's, again, what duality is where there is the me, what I call the false sense of self, the separate self, the ego, and then there is the rest of the world. That is duality. The rest of existence, and then me, that I'm not a part of it. Where this me, this belief of who I think I am, is distanced from everything else in existence. And that is duality, and that is false, because there is only one. There is only this one earth, this one galaxy, this one universe. It is all just one. Nature, without any human thought attached onto it, doesn't have any sense of this selfishness of, why did you do that to me? And these are the things that cause the duality, is all of our conceptual thinking.